Awesome. All right. So how many people on Zoom?
41.
Oh, 41. Oh, there's more people. A lot of people on Zoom. 40-something people on Zoom. So first of all, thank you guys for coming for today's meeting. I'm very excited because I was thinking what topic to share on today's meeting. And it took me some time to think about it. And then I came up with the title, Get Equipped with emGuarde and Close More Sales. Who here you want to close more sales? Some people don't want. Anthony, the hand is not up because why? He's already closing a lot of sales. But you also want more sales, right, Anthony? Okay. Yeah. So good morning for people on Zoom, wherever you are. My name is Simon. Just a bit of background about myself for some of you who are listening to me for the very first time. I'm from Kuala Lumpur. I was never in the sales line before I came into emGuarde. Guess what I was doing before? A wild guess. What do I look like? Model. Apa model ni? I'm very conscious already now. What's what I was doing before? I did accounting and finance, right? Very boring one. Okay. So I had no business coming into sales and marketing, but I stumbled upon business because my upline, my beloved upline sitting in the corner there. Can we give him a round of applause? Mr. Mingwei. He was my classmate in Form 1 in school, and I got to know about the emGuarde business and the Kangen machine from him many years ago. So I bought the machine because my mother was an asthmatic patient. Worse, the keyword is worse, means she's no longer today because of Kangen water. Yeah, so she was an asthmatic patient and diabetic and many other illnesses, you know. And because of her asthma situation, she couldn't exercise too much. She couldn't be going on the treadmill and run and all that because her asthma attack would come. So because of that, she has a very sedentary lifestyle, and then all these other chronic illnesses start creeping in. After the Kangen machine, we bought it in 2014. After about 6 to 7 months on the water, guess what? Anybody know the asthma patient before? You know people with asthma? They always have the puff, right? In their back, right? She had that for 20 over years in her back. Always, everywhere she go. Every time, sometimes we go out, Mom, did you bring your, God. Mom, always have to remind her. She's had that for 20 over years. 6 months after the water, guess what? Until today, 2014 until now is how many years already? 9 years. 9 years. She has not used that puff a single time in 9 years. Is that powerful? Powerful, right? So because of that, my father always say the Kangen machine has its value weighted in gold. Whether this machine is 14,000 ringgit or double the price, we would have still bought the machine. Who here you're on the same page as me because of what the machine can do? Yeah, because price is what we pay, but value is what we get. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, so that's my short sharing on the Kangen water. And I also want to share something about emGuarde before I start my topic of the week. And Ben, after I share my testimony, right, record. After, record on computer. Recording already. Okay, thanks. So yesterday I had a late night. We had dinner yesterday, late night, went up somewhere far to have a very nice dinner. And I came back, I was feeling very tired. And to be very honest with you, I was carrying my emGuarde in my bag to go out and do demo. I didn't go and plug it in my own room. So I was not using the emGuarde for about a week because it was always in my bag and I always forget to take it out. And I've been having a lot of you know who here when you wake up in the morning, right? You Cantonese we say mang zang one. You feel like uneasy one. Anybody? When you wake up in the morning, you feel like tired, you know, want to sleep a bit more. You don't feel fresh. Anybody? By show of hands. I'm one of them. So yesterday night, I'm like, no, I have to turn on the emGuarde. It's been a week. It's been in my bag. So I plug it in. Today morning, 6:30 a.m., I just woke up. My eyes were like this. And I had a very late night. Right? Very late night. And I woke up and I felt so fresh compared to the night before. Anybody experience this? This is the first time I really felt such an impact because I was about a week without the emGuarde because I just forget to turn it on. I have another emGuarde in my living room, but the living room doesn't cover my room. Yeah. So when I felt that, I'm like, wow, I really need to start buying another unit to just leave it there and one more unit for the demo because I was like, the freshness in the morning was just amazing, right? And I believe I've just heard from a few more people here to share about that, and that's why we call it the environment harmonizer. It's truly amazing. It's something that we cannot see, but it's affecting us and giving us effect. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? So it's amazing. Who here you already have your emGuarde at home? By show of hands. Wow, everybody except these are new people. That's why they don't have it yet. But these are the people who are already in the business, you already have it. So today's topic, right, ladies and gentlemen, let me just share a few things about our short journey in emGuarde so far. When did we launch emGuarde? When did we launch emGuarde? Just about 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? So it is all still our short journey. So before I go into emGuarde, I want to share a bit about my eNagic journey and the markets that I've opened recently. In the last 8 months, right, I've been in and out a country called Nigeria. Anybody been before Nigeria? Anybody want to go? Hey, why you all laugh? I got some Nigerian friends here. Hello, A1. I got my leader here. By the way, it's 4:30 a.m. in Nigeria now, and I have some of my leaders on the Zoom. It's 4:30 a.m. So let's give a round of applause to this is called dedication. And I just sent him a message. I said his business name is A1, and I told him, A1, you're going to be a 6A2-3 and above because 4:30 a.m. you're on the Zoom listening to training. This is called dedication. All right. So 8 months I was in and out Nigeria. Now, this whole story will come back to why I believe emGuarde is going to be explosive. I'm going to share with you some of the closing methods I've been using to help you close more sales. Now, in the last 8 months, I've been to Nigeria, and a lot of people say, hey, well, Nigeria, can people afford the Kangen machine there? All right, and all that stuff. And I said, what? I said, anywhere where people are hungry for business and anywhere that people are health conscious, there is a market. So it doesn't really matter where we should sell the Kangen machine. As long as there's a population, there are people that are hungry for the business and they're health conscious, there's a market. So sometimes when some people ask me, Simon, which market should I go to? Or which state should I go to? I say, it doesn't matter. What matters is the people you find. You can go to a place like, let's say, you can go to Johor and say, hey, Johor got market. It doesn't matter about Johor. It's about the people you have in Johor, whether they want to do this business or not. Are you guys following what I'm saying? Very, very important. So it's all about the people. So I found it took us some time. We found the right people, but it took some time to gain momentum because why? We were foreigners in Nigeria, and there's no office like this. There's no office. We were operating out of a hotel. Actually, it's one of my downlines hotel. So we're doing presentation. One day we're doing about sometimes even 4 to 5 Kangen presentations in one single day, plus the business plan every single day. And we did that for about a solid 3 months. Guess how many machines we sold? 3 months. What do you think? 5 machines. You got no faith in me, bro. How many machines? 200? Wow. Too much faith in me. 30 machines. First 3 months, 0. 0 sales. 0 sales. A1 on the Zoom, you would verify this because he was my main person doing all the demo. And then very funny, on the 3rd month, we finally did the demo. The guy said, can you give me your bank account? We were all so happy. The person wanted to bank in the money on the 3rd month. And guess what? Until today, the guy has not banked in the money. But it got us very happy. Wow, first sale. So because it took us some time, but fast forward, the first sale came I was there in end of July last year. The first sale came in November. Since November until now, we have sold close to 200 units in Nigeria. Yeah, and we recently, eNagic, if you go to the www.enagic.com, scroll all the way down, you will see eNagic just put the Nigerian office on the map already because they have actually opened up an office. Yeah, last month, we have opened up our office. So what I'm why am I sharing this story is that in Malaysia, right, we have all these amazing facilities like office, financing options, and all these amazing tools, right, that we can use to build our business. All right, where the countries I go to, we don't have any of this. So it was a real struggle. And the second thing was the water quality was really bad. So we had to put in a lot of pre-filters. You know, Kangen water when come out, right? What's the color of Kangen water when it comes out? Purple, right? You just plug into your house today, the Kangen water come out is purple, right? Am I right? Do you know in Nigeria, when you plug the Kangen water into the tap water, you know what is the color of Kangen water? Yellow color. Why? Because it's underground water, no minerals. So we had to go through a lot of trial and error and testing to go and fix a pre-filter that will actually make the source water suitable for our Kangen machine. So there's a lot of challenges, right? So we had to source this, source that, look for plumber, look for installer, all that stuff. But What I'm trying to say is everything was worth it at the end of the day. But in Malaysia, it's so easy. We just plug in the Kangen machine and then the water already purple already. And then some more you can buy on installment, right? The Kangen machine now, how many months installment we can go for? 60 months. How much is that a month? 233 ringgit. You know, if my Nigerian friends hear about this 233 ringgit a month, which is how much? 50 US dollar, right? A month, right? They will jump. Because all of them had to pay full cash. But for here, we get financing. So it's so easy to build this business here. All right. And now, after all these challenges, right, when I got to know about emGuarde, who here, when you saw the demo for emGuarde, you got your eyes were like that. Anybody? When you saw the demo, I was one of them. All right. And the emGuarde, right, do you have to care about water source? Do you have to care about installation? No. Do you have to go and buy water bottle, 100 plus tomato to do demo? Not really, right? But that is what we need to do with the Kangen machine. So why am I bringing this up is that the emGuarde is such an easy product to sell. Would you guys agree, ladies and gentlemen? Very easy. We had a distributor that joined us just 2 weeks ago. And in these 2 weeks, he has already sold 12 units of emGuarde. What does that tell us? What does that tell us? A distributor that just joined 2 weeks ago can sell 12 emGuarde. What does that tell us? That this business, this emGuarde business, is very easy for new people to start. Am I right? Very, very easy. Why? You have a detector. By the way, now, of course, it's out of stock. Let's wait for the company to restock. Once you have a detector, you can already go out and start doing your demo and sales. All right? So let me just share with you in my, yep. Can see this one? I can pull it forward. Can see? The camera? Wait, should be okay. Okay. So key number one, right, of how to close more sales. The first mantra we have in our business is what? What does it say, ladies and gentlemen? No demo, no sales, right? You know what's the beauty about our Kangen machine and the emGuarde? You don't have to talk much, one. You just show the demo. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Which means you do not need to be a super talker, a super salesman. Who has met some salesmen, right? They talk, you sure buy the product, right? You've met some people like that before in your life. I've met a lot, and I can tell you I'm not one of them. They are really super salesmen. They talk until you have to buy one. All right? But let me ask you a question. How many of us and how many of the people we bring in are like that? How many percent? How many percent? 1%? Maybe less than 1%, right? So these are rare gems because they're super salesmen. But in Kangen, in enagic, our product, both the Kangen machine and the emGuarde, do you need to talk a lot? No, you show the demo. Am I right? Which means anybody that wants to do the business, learn how to do the demo, buy the tools, they can already start doing the business. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? So here, no demo, you must make sure you are doing enough demos. Let me ask everybody here, how many demos do you do in a day? Be honest, shout it out. Or 1 week, how many demos do you do? Not the new people just started. How many? 10. 1 week, huh? Anthony said 10. Safri said 2 to 3. Anybody? Yvonne? About 10 to 15. Fantastic. Michael? In a week? Not that many, maybe 2 or 3. Okay? So you see, our business is like a sales funnel, right? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? The more demos we do, the more sales we get. Am I right? So now the thing is, a lot of people, they focus on the sales. No sales, no sales, no sales. We shouldn't be worrying about the sales. We should be worrying about the demo. That's all we should be worrying about. This will come, am I right? As long as we're doing enough demos. I have been in this situation before where I'm like, hey, how come no sales? How come no sales? How come no sales? I'm focusing on the end result, forgetting about what creates the end result, which is the demo, which is so simple. Yet a lot of people, they find struggle in doing that. They keep focusing on the results. And if you don't get the results, what happens? People get demotivated. They get disenchanted. They feel like, have not been making money in this business. But the problem is not with this, with this, your activity, right? So how do we increase our activity? Second thing, no demo, no sale. When you meet a prospect, now, even if you go and meet Valley, right? Just go into coffee shop, just go and attend some exhibition, attend some seminar. Can you meet at least 1 to 2 new people a day? Yes or yes? whether you want to or not. You can meet extra 1 to 2 people a day. It's not a problem. There's 32 million people in Malaysia. Don't tell me you cannot meet 1 to 2 people a day. It's whether we are willing or not. Yeah? So meet people every day if you employ this system, right, you're going to get a lot of sales. You're going to get to 6A very fast. Add 2 people into your contact list per day. If you add 2 people into the contact list, 1 month, how many people would you get? 60, right? 6 months, how many people would you get? 180, yeah? 360. No, he was testing. Can you give me a round of applause? He was testing. He was doing all of us a favor. Okay, 12 months, how many people? 720, right? Okay. The number seems very big, huh? From 720 people, you meet, whether directly or indirectly. Do you think you can sell 200 emGuarde? Total from the direct, indirect, yes or no? Yes. Yes. So there's no reason why people cannot sell 100 or 200 emGuarde. Is that we are not meeting enough people. Proactive. A lot of people, when they come into this business, they only rely on their existing contact list. Who here you have made this mistake before? By a show of hands. My hand is also up. I only rely on my existing contact list, right? But this business, if it's a business, you must always have a funnel, right? If we only rely on our existing contact list, one fine day, we'll run out of people to talk to. Am I right? So we must always add 2 people every single day. Is this difficult or easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? If I'm going out, then can. Because when you stay in your house, right, sales not going to come on. No. A lot of people, they join this business, but every day they sit at home. Where's the sales? Because the sales is in your house or out there? It's outside. All right. And when you meet these 2 people, what do you tell them? Shout out some, maybe share in 1 sentence. How do you talk to new people? Shout out, maybe we start from this side. When you meet somebody, let's say in an exhibition or a seminar or some event, what do you normally tell them? Just in short, what would you say? I mean, of course, you introduce yourself. Okay. In this event, okay. 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 All right. So basically, you just get their contact lah. Okay. Maybe somebody from here, maybe sir, what would you normally say? Let's say you meet a total stranger in an event, but you know you need to add 2 people to your list. What would you say? Of course, introduce and all that. But what would you be telling him? Would you tell him about emGuarde? What would you tell him? What would you say? Stranger lah, in an event, in a seminar, or whatever that you go in a function. Okay. Introduce yourself. You're more quiet type. Okay. Now, you see, everybody have different ways of communicating with people, right? But if we know we need to add 2 people into our list, now, do we have to tell them about what our business is on the first meeting? No need. Why? Because who here you have attended seminar before, the person meet you and you know they have an objective one, is to sell you something. Who here have met these people before? Good feeling or bad feeling? Because you feel that they are not genuine, right? They are just meeting you to sell you maybe insurance or other multi-level product. So what you want to do in these two people in your contact list, now, which one is easier? Get phone number, mobile, or Facebook, Instagram? Which one is easier for people to give you? Facebook and Instagram is easier. If you get their mobile, right, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to blast them message? Are you going to call them? What are you going to do? Difficult, right? Because you get their number. But if you add them on Facebook, If you add them on Facebook or Instagram, every day, if you're posting about your business, do you think they will also see it? They will also see it. But you're not directly talking to them about your business, but they are seeing it. So you see the power here is a very indirect way of exposing yourself to more and more people. So when I go to an event, I rarely take people's mobile number because I don't know what to do with it. Do I call him? Do I send him a good morning message every morning? I don't know what to do. But if I add him to my Facebook, he starts to follow what I'm doing. Who here in your Facebook, you rarely post anything, one, by a show of hands? You rarely post anything. Who here you post quite often? This one, by a show of hands. So those of you who are rarely post, right, may I suggest to you today, treat it as a business. Post every day. Post every day. Which means today you came for this event, right? Can you snap a photo of this event, me, selfie or something, and post, good morning, everybody. I'm here. I'm very excited for this meeting. Because when people keep seeing your name coming up on their Facebook every day, posting about their life, their lifestyle, their meetings that they're doing, their business, do you think people will remember you better? Yes. Compared to you don't post once in the blue moon, your birthday, you go and post family photo, my birthday. So people don't have you in their mind. But if you're posting every day, people have you in their mind. So who here you want to commit to post every day by a show of hands? Because it's going to help you in your business a lot. Yeah? Don't have to post anything that is like, don't have to worry about what you post. Just post. Just post anything. I'm with my husband, my wife today. We're attending a meeting. Today, we are having a coffee session with some of our team members. Take a photo, send it. And you want to follow somebody? Go and follow Nicholas Tan's Facebook. Because he does it every day. Do you think he's doing it for fun or for business? It's for business. So that people see his name every day. When people seeing that you're active in the business every day, what is their impression of you? Are you main or are you serious? You're serious. So if you're serious, when you call them up for business, would they take you seriously? Absolutely. So this is so very, very important. All right. So when you go to an event and if you commit yourself to add 2 people to your contact list a day, whether you are the quiet type, outgoing type, it really doesn't matter one. Because why? Your intention of meeting them is not even to sell them anything. It is just to get connected. Hey, let's add on Facebook. Must you talk to them immediately? No need. You keep on building your contact list. Your Facebook now got 100 friends. 100 friends. If you commit to do this, after 1 year, you should have about 820 friends. Must everybody buy the emGuarde from you? No need. Let's say you sell to 5% of them. How much is 5% of them? Plus minus 40, right? 40 plus minus, huh? From the 40 plus minus of direct sales, is that powerful or not, ladies and gentlemen? Direct sales, huh? Because from 40 direct sales, how many indirect sales can you get? How many times more? Can be double, can be 10 times, can even be 100 times. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Those of you who have been in this business. So the thing is this, a lot of people say, I got no contact. No such thing as no contact one. Because even if you have 0 contact today, but you know what you want to achieve in this business, you can always build your contact. And if it takes you 1 month for 30 people, if it takes you 6 months for 360 people, who is willing to do this? Let's say you have 0 contact today, but if you commit the next 6 months to bring in 360 people in your contact list, who believes it's doable? Anybody? Doable, right? It's whether we want to do it or not. So there's no such thing as no contact. Number 3, I always believe, right, a sale is always closed before the meeting. Who here likes this? A sale is already closed before you even meet the person. Which means, when, let's say today, Ming Yang or John, okay? Before I meet him, right? Before I meet him, I already have a very high chance of closing him. Who would like to learn this? Already have a high chance, okay? So, key number 1 is be extraordinarily enthusiastic. when you are sharing about that thing with that person, even before you meet. Who here, right? Let's say there's two people speaking to you. Number one, Anthony, let's say, if you have time later today, maybe we can sit down, have a coffee. I can share with you something. Are you okay? Enthusiastic or not? Okay lah, normal lah. Okay, very like paiseh one, very slow and steady and get the appointment with Anthony. Person number two is Anthony. Hey, we're meeting at 3 o'clock today. Let's be about 5 minutes early because I only have 30 minutes and I don't want to take much of your time. But whatever I'm going to show you is our company's latest technology. It's going to blow your mind. So I suggest we start on time, end on time, and we have some time for question and answer. And I'm very excited to share with you what we have. Which one do you think is more powerful, A or B? B. And people love B. You think people love A, right? People love B. People love to hear to somebody that is enthusiastic. You don't have to talk like me. You can talk it in your own way. Can be the high energy, can be medium, can be as long as you can show him that you are enthusiastic. Because people will buy from people that is convinced. You see, there's two types. First one is I'm a salesperson. I'm trying to sell to you. First salespeople is trying to say, I want to convince you that this product works. Person number one. I want to convince you that this product works. Person number two. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to show you why I'm convinced in this product. Which one is more powerful, A or B? What is the difference in the sales process? What is the difference? Difference is, sir, you see this one is really very good. You have to trust me on this. Go and do your research. This is an amazing product like that. A, yeah? B is, I saw this and I immediately needed it for my house and I've decided to take it on as a business to share with the people that I care about, that I feel can also build this business with me. Which one is more powerful, A or B? B, I'm not trying to prove anything to you, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm here to show you why I believe in this so much, and I hope you can see it. That is B. A is, I'm trying to convince. I'm trying to convince. The power is less, here the power is a lot higher. So this all because I learned from a lot of mentors and sifus online and offline seminar. Most successful salespeople or leaders, they are not there to convince you. They are there to show you their conviction. Is there a difference, ladies and gentlemen? And which one is easier to do? Convince people or show people your conviction? It's so easy. It's so much easier to show people your conviction rather than convincing you. Because convincing her means what? There's normally a lot of skepticism, a lot of doubts, a lot of questions, right? If I'm trying to convince her. But if I'm there just to show her how convinced I am, is a very different energy. Would you guys agree, ladies and gentlemen? And that requires a lot of practice, and that requires you to be extraordinarily enthusiastic. Can anybody just be enthusiastic? Of course. Must you go through 6 months program? No need. Just become enthusiastic, because the most important thing about being this, you want it to come out naturally. Question is this, who here you want to make 5 figures a month from your Energic business every month, by show of hands? Ringgit, Malaysia, or US dollar? Always US lah. Look at our ringgit, alamak. Yeah, so US dollar, right? I want you to imagine every month. Let's talk about the lowest 5-figure US dollar income, which is how much? 10,000 US, right? How much is that in ringgit? 46,000 ringgit already, yeah? Okay, it's okay, don't worry. In Energic, you get paid globally in all that. So if you can, I want everybody to imagine every month into your Maybank, CIMB, Public Bank, 40,000 ringgit is coming in. 46,000 ringgit is coming in. How would you feel? How would you feel? Shout it out. How would you feel? I want you to see the number in your bank account. You know, now we open our Maybank to you, there's a statement, right? And all that. I want you to see Energic paying you 46,000 ringgit. How would you feel? What more than shock? Shock, anybody can shock. You eat roti canai, also shock. But what do you truly feel? Excited with life? Hopeful? That you don't have to worry anymore? That you can live life, spend, go and makan. Yesterday, I went with Mingwei, went up to Genting, eat the lobster. One lobster was like, how much? 250? No, more than 20 pounds. One person was like 250 ringgit. Just spend. Why? Because the amount of money you can make in energy, if you're already seeing the 46,000 ringgit coming every month, any problem eating 250 ringgit lobster? No. But if you only have 2,000, 3,000 coming every month, can you afford 250 ringgit? You shouldn't lah. If you are, something wrong with you lah, okay? You shouldn't. But this is the liberation that this business will give. And if you really truly believe, who here truly believes you can be making that kind of money in Energic? Not today, maybe 1 or 2 years down the road. You truly believe, there is no doubt, zero. There is no doubt that you can, that you can't be making it. Put up your hand. There's no doubt one. Some of you are already making that money. That's why your hand is up. Maybe even more. Now, if you truly believe that you can be making that 10,000 US dollar every month, right? How would you talk to people today, ladies and gentlemen? Do you care if they tell you they're not interested? Do you care about this one? The most Malaysians, especially Asians or a lot of people on our Zoom, I'm not sure about you guys, a lot of us, we can do big things, but we care too much about our face. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? I'm talking on behalf of Malaysians. I don't know about other people. Because I was one of those people. Want to do something but care about face. This one, you jaga this one, got money or not? No money one, you know. At the end of the day, people look at you, how successful you are, how much money you can make, how big is your house, how good you do back to society, how much money you contribute to charity if you are a charitable person. They don't care. They're looking at what you can do. So the thing is this, if we want to achieve tremendous success, our minimum can be even higher than this, we need to be enthusiastic. I have not met anybody that is making this kind of money a month that is not enthusiastic. Have you met somebody making a lot of money, but you talk to them, they're like, okay lah. How are you doing? Not bad lah, things are okay. These people, do you think they make this kind of money or lower? What is the problem? It's not about them. It's about their enthusiasm, and it's about how they see their future. If the way you see your future is same, not much of difference, just try to survive, will you be enthusiastic today? Not really also. But if you see your future as ini macam or more, would you be excited today? Thought also different, right? Do you know when I first started the business, right? And I start to speak to people that are already doing business and all that. Just ask Mingwei. That time I was only a 2A or 3A or whatever. But I thought like I'm a 6A one, you know. You know why? Because I know I will become a 6A one day. So it's not about who you are today. Who you are today is irrelevant. It's about how you see yourself in the future, and you become that person today. Would that make you more powerful, ladies and gentlemen? Who here you see yourself as 6A2-3 and above? You don't see it? Not yet. Who here you see yourself as a 6A2-3 in the future? Confirm one, you're going to get there. By a show of hands. The guy is already 6A2-3. Why you put your hand up? This guy is also 6A2-3. That was 6A2-. Oh, 2 hands are so -6, right? Sorry. So if you truly believe that you're going to be there one day, I invite you to talk as if you are a 6A2-3 today. Would that make a difference to your business? Yes or no, ladies and gentlemen? So can I invite you, next time when you talk to people, talk to them as if you're already a multi-millionaire in Energic. And I tell you something, people will follow you. Because they know you are going somewhere. People will only follow people that they can see is going somewhere. If I see this guy is running around in circles, do you think I want to follow him? No. I want to follow somebody that's going somewhere. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? So be that person so that people follow you. And when they follow you, you're going to build your sales and your business. So step number 1 is be enthusiastic. Number 2, have rapport with your customer. Very important. When you meet these 2 people, all right, a lot of people, what they do, they straight away go and call them. Hey, come out, yam cha lah. And come out, yam cha, what do people normally do? What do people normally do? Hey, drink tea lah. What do people do? Suddenly, iPad come out, laptop come out. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, let me share with you lah, our company new product. You like it or not? Then what you do to other people? So, if you don't like it, you don't have the mic on. Okay. If you don't like it, don't do it to other people. Build rapport. Let people ask you, what do you do for a living? As compared to you telling them what do you do for a living. Is there a difference again, ladies and gentlemen? Very big difference. People will never ask you what do you do unless you have rapport with them. Means there is a relationship. In Kangen business or in emGuarde or now emGuarde business, in emGuarde business as a whole, do you need 1,000 people to join you to become successful? No need, you know. If you look at all the successful leaders today, ask them how many big leaders you have in your group. They will tell you 4, 5, or 10, or 20. Maybe more for some bigger leaders. So you don't need 1,000 people to be tremendously successful in this business that you bring in directly. But you need quality people that's willing to build this business with you long term. So that will not be achieved if you do not build rapport with your network before you get them into the business. Then there's a long-lasting business. Rapport means build a relationship before you talk to them about the business. And what I like to do is, I like for people to ask me what I do for a living compared to I tell them. So how do you do that? By being interested, by genuinely being interested in their own life. Let me ask you a question. Alex, let's say I meet you today, right? Today, Alex, you know what? I do this, you know what, Alex? I open Africa market. Alex, you know what? I open Dubai market. Oh, very good. Do you like to talk to people like that? No, right? Yeah, so full of himself. All right. But if I sit with Alex and I say, hey, Alex, what do you do? How is your business? How is your work been? Has it been well? All right. Hey, let me know what kind of help you need. I know some people here and there. All right. So I become genuinely interested and want to add value to Alex's life. And if Alex really likes the way I approach him, what do you think he'll ask me? Hey, Simon, what do you do? Huh? That's where I come and share. Hey, I partnered up with a Japanese company, and recently I've been so busy because we had a new product launch. It is something that can cancel out the radiation in your home. So it's very exciting. I cannot put it into words, but I've been so busy doing that. And this is something that it affects everybody. Hey, you know, if this is something that would be interesting to you, why not you join us for one of our company events? I'll let you know when it happens. Powerful, right? And so easy to get to somebody. And then you invite them to a demo because everybody, what does it say? No demo, no sale. Don't try to close the sale. Talking, no use one. Talk is cheap. People doubt what they see. They never doubt what they hear, and they listen and they see. People doubt what they hear, but they never doubt what they see. So always show them the demo. No more. Okay, let me just write it here. Number 4. Who here you have trouble closing the sales? Anybody? Yeah. I used to be a very bad closer, which means what? Do a demo, do a presentation, and then what? Who here have experienced it before? You can do the demo, show them the benefit, but at the end, right, you get jam one. Anybody? This is me also last time. Now also sometimes also experience it. Now closing, right? Never ever wait for the customer. You must always ask for the sale. Ask for the sale. Do you think customer will ask you, hey, let me know how to buy. I want to buy. Where's the bank account? I want to transfer money. Anybody got customer like this before? I don't have lah. Most of my customer, I have to, Augustine have. Yeah, maybe. Okay. But most customers, you have to ask for the sale. Am I right? So don't be shy to ask for the sale. So how do you ask for the sale? Let me give you an example. After you do the emGuarde demo, what do you normally say to the customer? Can I just get some volunteers? emGuarde or the Kangen demo, what do you normally say? What do you normally say? Credit card or cash. Very direct. Anything else? How many units you want? Anything else? When can I deliver? Anything else? Good product. Is this a good product? Okay. So all of us, we have many different ways, right? Now, when you ask somebody, is this a good product? Will every time the person say it's good, or sometimes they may come up with some skepticism. 50-50, right? Sometimes they may say, I think, gone already lah. I think another 10 minutes of talk nonsense. Okay? I think, or you think, or. So we don't want to put ourselves in that kind of situation. So we must always be in control of the sales process. We control how the flow of the closing process. At the end of a Kangen demo or the end of an emGuarde demo, you ask, so sir, this product, let's say emGuarde, how much is it a month installment? Anybody? How much is it? 276. One day, how much? 9 ringgit 20 cents. I calculated for you already. So sir, for 9 ringgit 20 cents a day, to protect your family from potential harm from our devices, which is only going to get worse as time goes by, do you think that is worth it for you and your family? Ask them this question. 9 ringgit a day. When today we're having a coffee, how much is this coffee? It's 12 ringgit. So this product is 9 ringgit a day to protect your family from all these potential risks. So it's about selling them the value must always be more than the price. If they feel that the price is more than the value, do you get the sale? You don't get the sale because they think it's too expensive. Is the emGuarde or Kangen machine expensive? No. But if you think it's expensive, it's going to come out as expensive. That's why when you talk to people, your conviction level is so important. If you feel the emGuarde or the Kangen machine is expensive, it's going to show to people that you know it's expensive and you want me to buy. But when you talk, this is dirt cheap. For 9 ringgit a day, you can protect your family. Let me ask you a question, sir, madam. Do you buy insurance policy? Yes. How much a month? Oh, 500 ringgit. Hey, the insurance, you want to claim or don't want to claim one? Hey, I don't want to claim lah. Insurance what? So 500 ringgit for something as an insurance lah. This emGuarde is 9 ringgit as an insurance to your family that you don't get any potential risk. And this is something that you use today. You use it today to get better sleep. So I like his answer. Cash or credit card? Cash or credit? So ask for the sale. Don't be shy. Every customer is waiting for you to ask for the sale. Never wait for them to come back to you. Who here, after you do a demo, you tell them, let me know lah, once you're ready. Anybody do this before? Put up your hand if you've done this. Let me know. Get back to me. I'll call you later. Don't do that. If you can, close the sale on the spot. Immediately tell them, hey, you're not free now. Maybe later in the evening, I come over to your house. I bring 2 units for you. Huh? 2 units? Huh? I thought you're going to buy 2. Your house so big. Hey, no lah. Maybe I start with 1 first lah. Did you get the sale? Because I like, who said, how many unit, Alex? How many unit you? Hey, your house so big, you at least need 3. What? Or maybe I start with 1 first lah. A sale is better than nothing, right? So this is how we want to normally close without being too threatening or too aggressive. Ask them, does it make sense to you or not? 9 ringgit a day. But that day, Nicholas gave me a bigger realization. The emGuarde is not 9 ringgit a day. Because the lifespan of the emGuarde is how many years? 5 or more. Let's say 5 years, right? It's 3 ringgit a day, by the way. Because 9 ringgit is based on 2-year installment. But that is just an installment. The lifespan of the emGuarde is 5 years. So if you take 5 years, the emGuarde is how much? So sir, 3 ringgit a day, I believe, if you see value, it's not a big money. All right? So how many units would you like for your home? And it will protect your whole family. So all this comes out quite naturally, quite easy, and people want to buy from you. I learned this from my downline. She sells a lot of machines in Dubai. I asked her, what is your secret? She said, Simon, I don't sell machines to people. People buy machines from me. Why? Because she's extraordinarily enthusiastic. Have you met people in your life that you don't care what they're doing, you just want to be with them because they're so enthusiastic, they're so positive, they are so optimistic, they're so genuine. Anybody know this kind of people? Yeah. So question is, can you be that person? Of course. So when you be that person, trust me, enthusiasm, you build rapport with people, you continuously add 2 people into your contact list every day as an assignment, you will get to your 6A2-3 without any doubt. But this one takes discipline. 2 people a day, every day. Add people onto your Facebook. If you can't do 2, at least start with 1. One person a day, 1 month is how many people? 30. If 30 people, you show all of them emGuarde, how many people do you think will buy? How many people do you think will buy out of 30 people? 3 to 5? 3 to 5? If today you are a 6A distributor, 1A is how much emGuarde? 1,008, right? If let's say you're a 6A, or let's say average 1,000. If you can sell to 5 people, how much do you make? 5,000, right? Is that good money? Just as a start? Of course. But that is not the end. The end of the day is you want to bring these people on board and tell them the intention is not for me here. Sir, the intention today is not for me here to sell you this emGuarde. My intention is I would like to introduce this product to you because not only you can use this emGuarde, you can also share with your friends, and the company actually offers an amazing business opportunity, which you're already part of because you already bought the emGuarde. There's no under-investment you need to put in. But the potential is like this, how much money you can be making. Would you like to come on board and consider this? Attend one of our trainings. Because the key to a successful and long business in emGuarde is to build a team, not to be a tremendous salesman. Anybody on the same page as me? You can be the best salesman in the world. How many emGuarde can you sell a month? 20? 30? I'll give you 50. Can that be every single month for the rest of your life? One day it's gonna drop, right? Because let's say you go on holiday. But if you build a team, all right, and not just in Malaysia and outside of Malaysia, who would like to have teams outside of Malaysia as well? Now, question is, can you do it with emGuarde? Can you build a team in Singapore? Can you build a team in Philippines? Can you build a team in Taiwan, Hong Kong? Yes. So please do not be limited by just your own existing predicament or condition. This business, you can take it to anywhere you want in the world. And now with emGuarde, do you think it's easier to open up markets now? Talk to a relative, a friend that is living abroad. Show them the radiation detector, sell them the emGuarde, you already have one team in that country. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to really invite you, after all of this, my simple training, because actually you don't need much one. A lot of people ask me, so Simon, what are your top 20 secrets? There's no top 20 secrets one. You just be enthusiastic, you add people into your contact list, make sure you build enough good rapport with them, show them the demo, and you keep on doing it and build your team. That is how this business works. There's no need for complicated processes. Just nail this down, you will be successful. And then lastly, before I pass on back to Nicholas, is do not just focus on the people you know. Do not just focus on your own taman, your own state, or your own country. This business, you can take it to anywhere you want in the world. Before I went on this journey, I would have never thought I would have gone to places like Dubai, Kazakhstan, Turkey, and Nigeria. I would have never thought to step foot in these countries, but I'm there today. Why? Because I see myself as a global leader in emGuarde, and emGuarde gives us a platform to build this business globally. So please, I invite you, take full advantage of it, that now emGuarde is launching in Malaysia. We are the first batch of people to have access to it, the knowledge and the product. Do not waste this opportunity. You can be building a global business with emGuarde and with Kangen Water. And let me just share with you a strategy that I will be using. People on Zoom, hello, is that I've been neglecting them. Yeah, because these are more important people. So if one person in emGuarde to get to 4A, how many emGuarde must he sell? 20, right? 20 emGuarde, huh? 20 emGuarde, huh? After that, what do you want to do? He may want to open up another account. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? When he open up another account, what should he buy? Kangen machine, right? Because if he buy Kangen machine, his commission on emGuarde increased by how many percent? About 30%. And when he buy the Kangen machine as a 4A, means he gets back how much commission? 4A commission. So if you were to use this simple strategy, start with emGuarde, get to 20 group sale. Get to 20 group sale in emGuarde, easy or hard? Very easy lah. Because why? Every home, right? Normally, how many emGuarde would they buy? Average 2. So 20 group sale is how many customers? Only 10. Can you find 10 customers in emGuarde? Of course. If you cannot, something wrong with you. Really, something wrong with you. So when you get a new downline to sell 20 emGuarde, after open up their own machine account, they get back 4A commission. Do you think that's fantastic? Secondly, do you think this downline will ask you for discount? Why? Apa discount? Company is giving you 4A back already. So your Kangen machine is not 13,980 ringgit. It's only 10,000 ringgit. So do you see how powerful this emGuarde business can be to help you build emGuarde team and also build Kangen at the same time? This is the strategy I'm using just to share with you. Maybe it will help you. And let me share with you this. When they buy their Kangen machine and they also earn more commission, they also ask their downline to follow the same system. Sell 20 emGuarde, buy machine. Sell 20 emGuarde, buy machine. Sell 20 emGuarde, buy machine, and start building again. Can you imagine how much sales you'll be getting a month? A lot, right? So in this business, it's not just about your sales, how enthusiastic and how good you look and how well you talk. It's also about how the strategy and the team building formula you want to give it to your team. You must give a formula. This is the step 1, 2, 3, so that your downlines have something to look forward to. For example, today I bring Alex in. Alex, buy emGuarde already, yeah? Okay. Start lah, just go and do demo lah, sell emGuarde lah. Exciting or not? But if I tell Alex, step number 1, 10 customers, each 2 emGuarde, 20 group sale. Alex, that once you make your money, buy your machine and then get all your downlines to repeat the same thing. By so and so date, you would have achieved this rank. By so and so date, you would have achieved this income. And then you have so and so much leaders in your group and your income will achieve this level and your rank will be this level. Do you think that's more exciting for Alex? Because why? You're giving your team a plan. When you bring in somebody and you just say, buy and then start, that's not a plan. You must, as a team leader, create a plan and give it to your team so that they follow the plan. Most people you will meet in this business, most people generally in the whole world, they are not self-starters. They need somebody to guide them. They need somebody to follow. In the whole world today, most people are followers or leaders. Most are followers. There's nothing wrong with a follower. So if most people in the whole is a follower, and if you step up to become a leader, you must craft a plan for your followers to follow. And if today you look into your business, you don't have any plan, you're just bringing people and hope and pray to God that one of them become a super salesman, that is not a plan. Come up with a plan, share your plan with every single new people you bring in. I guarantee you also get a lot more future success in the business. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my short sharing for you. I hope it's been helpful to help you build your eMagic business. And I truly believe all of us sitting here, we can be 682-3, 4, 5, 6. As long as we believe in it, that we can get there, and we do the necessary things in between to get ourselves there and to bring more people into this business. All right. I truly believe that. Thank you so much for your time.